on Sesame Street. Now, how did the woolly mammoth become extinct? What happened? What do you got?
Animals eat them, blood come out.
I don't know. Listen, a part of ecosystems, when you talk about ecosystems, don't animals eat each other?
Yeah.
Isn't that a part of the cycle, right?
Yeah.
So now, is that a main cause for extinction though, animals eating other animals?
No. Oh,
What do you think?
I think it was the humans that hunt them down for their
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you got humans, okay, and what do humans like to do? They like to hunt?
Eat,
Okay.
fat,
Now,
die.
that may be contributing.
It's usually like not usually. Sometimes when they become extinct, it's not like for food. It's like you want to sell them in the black market.
There you go. So when humans hit the picture and they discover the woolly mammoth, maybe they used to hunt them down, use their skins for furs to keep warm. But what's other reasons that contribute to extinction then? What do you got? Think about it. Why would this woolly mammoth die out? What could happen?
Predators. Well, predators.
Okay, definitely got predators.
Predators will, like, if the predators that eat them will die and then blah blah blah.
Now let me ask you a question. Hold on a second. Now, do predators know not to eat too many of another specific animal?
No.
Do they have like a meeting and say, look man, you guys have been eating too many woolly mammoths. If you eat any more, they're going to be extinct. Do they think like that?
No.
No, right? They just do what comes natural. So if like I'm a lion and I'm walking around the jungle and I happen to see a zebra, am I going to consult with my friend and say, I don't think we should eat the zebra because there may be too many, not enough left in the world? No, you're going to eat the zebra, right?
Yeah, just one.
So I don't know that extinction happens because animals are eating too much of each other. I think like you said, I think it's more of the gaming, the fact that people are hunting them for their own recreational purposes. Yeah.
I know extinction that humans made the coral reef.
Yeah, coral reef is another thing. What?
Because humans fish too much and then fish don't have clean coral reef.
Right, so now think about a reef, right? Let me draw a little picture here. Let me show you something really cool.
But what really is this?
I'll show you right. Well, a reef
Is
is...
it blue or is it dark?
It could be, this is going to be the ugliest reef you're ever going to see in your life. Let's say, for example, this is a reef.
It looks like a tree.
Whoa, that looks wonderful.
Pretty cool, right?
It looks like trees.
Hold on, let me add a little color in here.
Sponges.
Alright, sponges are here. I'll put a sponge right there for you. Here's another
Looks like
sponge.
boogers.
Alright, now, here's the thing though about this reef. Let me add a little green just for the bottom. Alright, hold on.
That's
Now-
purple pea there.
Now let's say here's a fish. This is the ugliest fish in the world. Okay, now, here's a sponge. Here's a sponge. And here's the idea. Now here's the whole thing. This reef, right? This is an ecosystem, right? Yes, this is definitely an ecosystem. Now, does it support life?
Yeah.
Definitely supports life, right? What life does it support?
Sea life.
Sea life, okay?
So the storm won't hurt the sea or something like that.
Right, so what we'll do is we'll look at it like this. It definitely supports sea life. Now, let me ask you a question. Will the ocean exist if we take this out of the ocean?
No.
Will there still be water? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But if we take that reef out of the ocean, what's going to die?
Fish.
Anything that depends on it to live, right?
Yeah.
Because the reef provides food, it provides shelter, it also cleans the ocean.
And it also make not storms attack the ocean.
Right, and it also what keeps, like you said, it could also keep people from entering certain areas and not entering other areas. But the idea is this little fish right here, it depends on this reef, right? Okay? Now, if you take away the reef, because let's say I want to go diving and I want to take pieces of the reef so I can sell them in a store.
You are
Okay?
so cruel.
That's pretty cruel, right? But I like the way this looks in my house. So I take a chunk of it like this.
That's big.
That's a pretty big chunk. Is that going to affect the ecosystem?
Yeah.
Is it going to affect it to the...
A
well, is it gonna
little
affect-
bit.
If I took a chunk of your face off, would it affect you? Would it affect you?
Yes.
Yeah. You'd still be able to survive though, but let's say I just took a square part of your face off. You'd be able to function, but it would affect your whole ecosystem, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now how about the
If
reef?
you took a chunk of my face off, I'll take a chunk of your face off.
Yeah, well there you go. So now we're both missing a chunk of our faces, all right? But our ecosystems are off. Now, can this reef still survive?
No.
Yeah, it can survive. Let's take a piece of
There's
it
so
off.
much on fish.
I'm going to take a piece of it off.
You are so cruel, and your reef is so ugly.
It's over there.
Nobody will.
Now the reef,
You're
now the
such a
reef,
cringe.
now the reef is in my house. Now, what's going to suffer though? Was there a
An
sponge?
animal.
What about that area right here? Was there a sponge here? Yeah, right? Now maybe that sponge was providing food for something else, right? Now that's something else. This fish is lost now. It's like, where do I go now? I used to go over there for my food. It's not there no more. Alright? Now because it's lost, guess what comes? A bigger fish.
A shark.
Okay, and now, what happens is, now we got a big issue. Now the fish gets eaten, not because he wants to get eaten, but because he has no place to go and hang out and find shelter, right? Yeah, now, what else could affect the reef survival? Somebody said something about pollution, right? So what if we just dump garbage into the ocean?
Fish will die, no more fish.
And turtles will eat it, and then they will die, and then maybe like birds will eat the plastic, and they will die too.
Right, but if we dump, let's say for example, you dump a bunch of I don't know, soda cans. You dump a bunch of like waste products. Is it going to start to affect the ecosystem?
Yes.
Okay, no doubt. Now here's the idea. What we're trying to think about is, what's the main cause of having an ecosystem in the world? Each ecosystem functions for a specific reason, right?
Yeah.
So they're all interdependent. So in the ocean we have reefs, right? What do we have on land that's an ecosystem?
Building.
Not a building.
Animals.
Not animals.
Plants. Trees.
Trees, okay? Now, forest. Let's say you take a huge forest that's like 20 miles.